All right, 10 questions with Bedard. Got to be quick because we're late. 9 minutes to do it. What are our buzzer options, Jimmy?
I am so ticked off at Bill Belichick. He's lousy. He's a bastard.
The bastard. Next.
Hey, I was never a big fan of yours, but like a fungus, you've grown on me over time.
Yes, that's right. Between your toes. Next.
Oh, Sam Howell.
Mazz and Murray sing the hits, yes?
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
That's Matt McCarthy and Ted Johnson.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, it was good harmony there.
The little twerp. You suck too, pal. You both suck.
Could be referring to anyone, really.
Zappy.
In this case, it's Bailey Zappi.
Next.
The little twerp. You suck too, pal. You both suck.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, number 10. If you were a generic NFL team looking to start over at quarterback, who would you most want to give a second chance to? Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Trey Lance, or Zach Wilson?
Mac Jones, if I'm Kyle Shanahan, in that sort of offense.
You're right.
Just because I was going to say Justin Fields, but I don't know whether he can complete NFL passes. I don't know that yet. I know Mac Jones can with the right personnel and right offense around him.
You're on crack. Seriously. Justin Fields, and I'll tell you why. Of those four guys, he's the best leader. He's the best leader of those four.
Trey Lance, there's no blueprint on him or anything, and I think he still can play in this league.
Next.
Hey, I was never a big fan of yours, but like a fungus, you've grown on me over time.
There's a fungus among us. Number 9, Greg Olsen reportedly has interest in the Panthers head coaching job. Greg Olsen, the former tight end, current broadcaster. Would you give him a look, Greg? And if you had to pick one current broadcaster or media guy to come out of the booth and coach a team, who would it be?
By the way, Justin Fields.
Other than yourself.
Justin Fields is a great leader at 7-26.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want Greg Olsen unless – what does he know about coaching? Like, he would have to prove to me that he knows anything about coaching. It's not like, Jeff Saturday just, showing up on the sideline. I would want Troy Aikman to run my team. I think that he would be smart enough just to be a CEO, put the right guys in charge of offense and defense and the coaching staff, and let them do their work.
No on Olsen. Devin McCourty. I'd put Devin McCourty. I think McCourty would be a hell of a coach.
Not bad.
Yeah, I think Olsen can. Look at the tight ends who've done well. Tight ends can coach in this league. Dan Campbell's one of them.
Next.
I am so ticked off at Bill Belichick. He's lousy. He's a bastard.
Number 8. I don't think we've done this all year. Give me your top 5 quarterbacks in the league in order, Greg.
Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, C.J. Stroud.
Ooh.
5th?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And no Jalen Hurts, no Dak Prescott. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dak was close. I'm not a Hurts guy.
Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Lamar Jackson, Prescott.
No Jalen Hurts?
No Jalen Hurts.
You want to talk about leading? You want to talk about
yeah, he's a good leader.
Balls of steel. Go ahead, Joe.
We have QB rankings, 985thesportsup.com. Mahomes, Prescott, Hurts, Tua, Lamar.
Hurts belongs in there. And I still don't know if he's an elite passer. I said he's
a good leader.
I need to see more. That fella's a winner. I'm just about ready. I know he hasn't won a championship, but I'm just about ready to put that.
No, he's a winner with the best offensive line in the game, a run game, a good scheme, and a bunch of weapons on the outside. Okay. These guys that I put in there, they all have less options. They all have less around them.
Oh,
those guys are proving.
Your list is better.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Next.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
Number 7. What team in the league do you most admire? Who do you want to be?
I wanted to go with the Chiefs, but I ended up going with the Dolphins just because I think they're fun to watch on offense, and McDaniel did a really good job of bringing Vic Fangio in. I think they're the most balanced and, being in Miami and that sort of thing.
You know what? I also wanted to go with the Chiefs, and I did go with the Chiefs. Chiefs.
Green Bay Packers. They build from within through the draft. They have great receivers. Hopefully their quarterback can get there. One on Thanksgiving. They beat the Lions.
Joe Murray, I think you have a future in this business. Let me just tell you, I like the way you're progressing as a broadcaster.
Thank you, sir.
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, good one.
I thought it would be right up your alley, Greg. O-line, D-line. It's not so quarterback-centric, yet the quarterback is tough, is a leader, wins. They win. I don't know what the exact stat is, but I think they've trailed coming out of half the last 4 games and have won them all.
I think the reason I didn't pick them is I find them kind of boring. Their games are slow. They're boring.
Okay, but I think they know that that elusive thing. They know how to win. They know how to win. And
they're also probably one of the most talented teams in the league. It's easy to win when you have a lot of talent, and your GM actually does his job.
So I put that on the list. They draft well. They spend when they have to spend. They keep the guys that they want to keep.
It's a good one.
I just think they do a lot of things right. So I don't know. That's who I think you'd want to be. Well, you don't need to thread the needle and have that elite once-in-a-generation quarterback fall into your lap. You can win at a high level with something a little less. Like, that's who ultimately you should all aspire to be, because the Brady Mahomes thing falling out of the sky is 1 in a million. You're not going to get that guy.
Hurts is 24-2 in his last 26 regular season games.
I mean, you start paying attention to that. I still don't know if he's an elite NFL passer, but
was Garoppolo in San Francisco.
He can quarterback my team any
Similar.
day of the week. Are you done talking now? Next.
Am I on this show or what?
Go!
Barely.
Guys,
Sam Howell.
Just I talk, you talk. Number 6. What team in the league do you least admire? Who is in the worst shape now and going forward?
The Patriots. I mean, look, you have to replace a legend. You need a complete rebuild. You're nowhere on offense. Boring as hell. I mean, what's the upside?
Arizona, I'm sorry. I would never want to be Arizona. At least the fan base here cares. Arizona, F5. You can blow the whole state up as far as I'm concerned.
New Orleans Saints. Just they paid all that money to Carr. They have no upside.
Okay. I think it can't be last year because the ownership is still good. As much as we scrutinize them and all that, that's still a legit ownership group. And I can't say the same about Arizona. I can't say the same about Carolina. I can't say the same about the Bozo Bensons down in New Orleans. Like, I think that's important to consider.
Arizona blows.
Next.
Hey, I was never a big fan of yours, but like a fungus, you've grown on me over time.
Biggest tool bag moment of is this a tool bag question? Biggest tool bag moment of your TV football Thanksgiving weekend?
Jason Garrett on Sunday Night Football. He was horrendous. Oh my God, how did they put that guy on TV?
What did he do specifically?
I mean, he was just boring as hell. He was rolling out cliches. He's laughing at his own. Like, he's awful.
The fail Mary. I got to go the fail Mary. I mean, for the Jets to give that up is as embarrassing as it gets. And the highlights of Sanchez running his face, and it was a Damian Woody's ass.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was priceless.
I was going to say the Patriots Wildcat, but not having a turkey leg for Jordan Love. They didn't have a turkey leg for him. Everyone eats a damn turkey leg.
They didn't have a turkey leg for him in the postgame?
Didn't have a turkey leg.
That is
embarrassing.
that's a lack of respect right there if I ever heard of one. Holly did this on TV last night. I'll co-sign. The in-game, and I know this wasn't on Thanksgiving Day but I'm including it. The Rob Gronkowski, Michael Strahan in-game chit-chat.
So bad.
So awkward. So forced. Like, I mean, someone's got to take a whole different approach with Rob Gronkowski.
I felt bad for Strahan.
And figure that guy. Someone's got to figure out how to use Rob Gronkowski. Because with the suit and tie in the studio role, I'm sorry, man. It's just you can't have him there. It just doesn't work there,
Mike. But the thing is that they put that on during the Patriots-Giants game while they were playing
in the middle of the game.
Someone decided that would be better than watching the Patriots and the Giants, and I don't think that they were wrong.
Oh, it almost was, and it was that bad. Next,
the little twerp. You suck too, pal.
Last week,
you both suck.
Last week, sorry, Mazz, in my dream Super Bowl matchup, I had the Chiefs and Dolphins squaring off in the game.
I think we missed one.
Missed one. The highlight.
Number 4, what was the highlight of your TV football Thanksgiving weekend?
The fail Mary. I laughed my ass off. That was the only thing that entertained me out of it. Just a horrible day of football.
I hit a 3-game parlay on Thanksgiving. I was happy about that.
Dolly Parton.
Okay.
Enough said. Next.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
All right. Last week in my dream Super Bowl matchup, I had the Chiefs and Dolphins squaring off in Vegas.
Good call.
Yeah, excellent call, me. So let me just rephrase it now. What are your dream conference title games?
Eagles-Niners, which we're getting this weekend, and Chiefs-Dolphins.
Baltimore, KC, Dallas, Philly.
Ravens Jaguars. Oh, just want to see it. That's
gross.
Yeah, not good.
Two good QBs.
Jaguars.
I like Trevor Lawrence.
Next.
Sam Howell.
Top 5 coaches in the league in order, big boy.
Reed, Shanahan, Pete Carroll, Mike McDaniel, Nick Sirianni.
Reed, Shanahan, McVay, Peyton, and then Tomlin, Harbaugh, Sirianni.
Interesting that Peyton gets back into that group.
Reed, Shanahan, Sirianni, Harbaugh, and McVay.
Next.
Oh, Sam Howell.
Number 1, after Sunday's game against the Chargers, the Pats' next 3 games are all standalone, primetime, national TV games. At Pittsburgh Thursday night, home Kansas City Monday night, at Denver on Christmas Eve. Is this a good or bad thing?
Oh, it's horrible. I mean, everything that the Patriots become is going to be on national television. They're going to be discussing it. They're going to be showing shots of Belichick and Kraft, and it's bad for the brand.
I actually think it might be good because I think it's going to force them to focus.
Suffer a true bottoming out low point. Make it as depressing as you can, because that stretch right there, I keep going back to it. Christmas Eve in Denver, losing in a game you know is going to be something like 16-3, with them platooning Zappy and Malik Cunningham, is going to be so depressing. And that'll be the cap of the 3 games. It might be good for him.
And then you get myself and Bedard post game.
Yes.
All right. I'll make sure the kiddies stay up for that one. All right.